Hi and welcome to my new video. Today we're talking about our trip in December that we took from Sydney to Singapore, and we flew Singapore Airlines Business Class. So if you're wondering what it is like in a business class seat and what is on offer, stay tuned and watch what is in store. So as we take off from Sydney, we are on an 8-hour journey in business class to Singapore. So this isn't our first time, but it's always nice to know if the service is still up to its standard. And I have to say, I'm so glad that it has been improved, because during COVID, they did take away some of the privileges that we had in the past, which included hot towels as you got on the plane.
We're on our krisflyer flight in row 15, and we've got a nice spacious seat with lots of leg room and a nice view from the window today.
So as you can see from the window seat, you've got your controller, you've got storage, you've got a compartment to put extra things. They give you your free slippers, there's your monitor, and it's actually a very comfy, roomy seat, especially for someone my size, because we're not a big spending family, but we do like to get a discount, and this is how we travel. So this flight is actually the beginning of our 7-week holiday. I know, it sounds insane. This is the first leg of our 7-week holiday, and we are flying from Sydney to Singapore. And we are doing this in business. So Singapore Airlines Business Class, we did not pay full price. We have actually redeemed points, and that is through smart shopping and making the use of every dollar we spend to give us points that we can redeem for business flights. And if we can do it, I believe you guys can do it as well. So I hope you enjoyed this little video on how and what is on offer when you fly business on Singapore Airlines from Sydney to Singapore. So as you can tell, when you get on a plane and you're on business, they have actually on offer what they call amenity kits. Now in the past, they used to put that on your seat, but nowadays you actually need to ask for it. So this is what you get. With Singapore Airlines, they use this brand that is from London, and in it, they give you a hand cream and also a lip balm. Now you're supposed to actually get a face mist, but in this little pack that I got given, there's 2 lip balms. I'm not complaining. After takeoff, they actually give you some welcome drinks and some warm nuts like cashews and almonds, which are really nice when they're delicious. After about an hour, they serve you refreshments, and it was char siu pork with egg noodle, or if you've got an allergy like one of my other children, we end up choosing char siu, and I just chose a sourdough for him. But if you didn't want that, this was the other option, the sourdough with the chicken, and that was actually quite nice. It's nice little like after morning tea, even a lunch would be sufficient, to be honest with you. Now from there, we had another probably 2 hours, 2.5 hours I would presume, before they served us lunch. Now on business, the advantage is you can actually just buzz them and they can always come around with some extra snacks, or you can actually ask for more drinks, which was definitely one of my kids' favorite things to do. So not only do you get your usual wines, but you also get your soft drinks and your mocktails and your cocktails and tea and coffee. Now for lunch, you have the choice of actually choosing something straight from the menu, or in our case, we love the option with Singapore Airlines where they can give you the option to book the cook. What that means is there's a selection of food that you can actually pre-book, and when you get on the flight, you will have that special dish as your main on that flight. So the entree is the same, and they gave us prawns with Greek salad, which was really nice prawns, and it was a decent serving. And then for me, I ordered this steak. As you can see, you actually get bread rolls, which are warmed, or garlic bread on the side with your appetizer, which in this case was prawns with Greek salad. So Because my child is allergic to dairy, we actually asked for no feta on his serving, and they did exactly as we requested. I booked the cook and I ordered a grilled beef with some roasted vegetables, and there was a very good selection of vegetables on my plate with a potato grate, and I love potato bake, so that was a nice meal. The meat was yummy as well. So my husband actually booked the cook with the beef rendang, and that was more of a Malaysian Singaporean dish, and he, I think, was quite pleasantly happy with that. Whereas the kids ended up with the barramundi in black bean sauce with some jasmine rice and bok choy. Now for dessert, you do have a choice of ice cream, or you've also got the lamington and a pistachio raspberry tart. Now the best thing about this was you didn't have to just pick one or the other. We ordered the whole lot, and why not? You're on business and you're there to enjoy it, and that's exactly what we did. So while you're up in the air, you have charging ports, you've got the big monitor to watch your movies, and you've got your podcasts and your endless TV shows and news if you really were interested to watch that too. And before you know it, 8 hours was up and we were landing in wet Singapore. But the humidity was definitely there and it was hot. But it was a wonderful flight, and I hope you enjoyed my video today on what to expect if you flew business with Singapore Airlines from Sydney to Singapore. And this was recorded in December 2023. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!